do what he did. Right? Oh, now I need to do it here, right? if I want to still do that. Right? But just like practice with each other, like feel how you can do it with the arm. Okay?
Lift much, it's interesting.
No. It's not. If I do lift much, I'm locking myself up, committing myself, right? It's basically, it's almost like when John does it, it's almost like he's just skimming the surface. He's just giving like a suggestion of like this upward thing, but it's enough to get it going. Because I don't want to get involved in like, because now you come and kick my ass and I'm not able to release this, right?
Just trying to get up back.
I don't know what it was. And sometimes, again, if the guy's loose, for example, this needs to be a feel. You need to kind of like catch where the joint is. Notice like the slight off rhythm. Notice I didn't just lift and push, but it was kind of like lift, oh, there you are. Okay? So this all, the idea of this is all like when we're in the middle of clobbering each other. You know, there it was. The guy shouldn't even notice it, really. You know, and to observers it just, well, that's the idea. But no, if I just tried to punch you there again, right? That's fun. That's the idea, right? Can't do it, but I did this first, boom. So notice how that threw your balance, so you weren't able to do anything there.
Yeah.
All right, so it's just it's simple. I mean, again, it can be to the smallest level. You're doing something, right? John takes your balance over there, boom, and there we go. If I hadn't done that first thing to shift your body, and I just tried to do this, now don't let me just do that, right? Don't let me do it. Right?
Don't let him do it, Jerry.
Right, and now here, for example, say Jerry wants to uproot me now and toss me against the wall. Don't use both hands and don't use a lot of force. Just here where you have contact with the elbow, slight lift. No, don't lift by extending your legs. Remember, the lift just comes from the arm. The slight lift there and then extend your root. Don't project me. A slight lift and extend your skeleton. Slight lift and shift your weight. Slight lift. There we go. Easier, right?
Yeah, what a difference.
Okay, so
and you as a recipient, is there anything that you should be thinking about to not let that happen?
I shouldn't be thinking about it, but if I'm just losing balance, if he's doing it to me, right? I'll just absorb it and move with it, right? So if I'm here and stiff, and it's obviously easiest to do.
Yeah.
If I'm here and loose, you can still do it, but now it's not a matter of just it's like what I was talking about before. It's like find it, there it is, right? Yeah. Okay. So if I give you the time to find it, there it is, then it'll still work. Less arm, more. You shouldn't be going like this. You should just, right? But if as I feel this, I just do that.
Yeah.
Right. So see how you slid off and into thin air? You're too committed. Notice if you suddenly get loose while I'm doing this, right? I just bounce to something else because I don't want to be using so much muscular force that now I'm committed. All right, so remember guys, the arms, you can't actually see my arms, but I'm used to doing this in t-shirts. Remember, the arm really has very little to do with this. Okay, even when I'm doing this, there's a little muscle maybe in the wrist to keep this position, but this is all very lax because what I'm doing is just getting your body weight a little lifted, and then again, that skeleton is just moving through. If you notice, if you suddenly do something to my arm in the middle of this, I'm still able to stick and ride you, as opposed to, that's